It's time for the first ever Mr. and Mix Smart Scam!
Ang galing, dive. Hey! Oh, wait. Yung subtitles mo. Ay! Ay!
Parang bikini open yung sinalihan niya, pero go.
Direk! Direk! Dito ko mahanap ang mutual spark ko. Translator ko.
So, it's another day sa camp.
May pageant. Sakit pa ng ulo ko, isipin ko pa yung pageant. Mother naman. Kilala ko yung mga taong kasabay ko. The 9 other campers are also very competitive. They're also very smart, good-looking. So, it's gonna be a tough fight.
Here at Spark Scam, we want to help our campers nurture the connections they've created. Kaya matapos ang gabi ng alab, it's time for them to showcase their personalities and ways of thinking in the most fabulous and fashionable way. Kaya naman, it's time to dress up for the first ever Mr. and Mix Smart Scam!
Na-excite ako kasi I'm a big fan of Miss Universe. Sabi ko, ay, edge ko na to. Sabi ko kasi palagi ako nanonood. So, feeling ko sa akin tong challenge na to.
Wala ko alam sa pageant. Hindi ko alam ano gagawin ko dito.
Siguro sa lahat ng challenges, parang dito ako nakaramdam ng kabaklaan.
Dadaan sa 3 rounds ang ating mga camper. Runway and intro, stunning swimwear, and Q&A. And in all rounds, they will be scored based on the following criteria. Creativity and wit, 30%. Confidence, 30%. Charisma, 30%. And overall sparks impact, 10%.
Actually, wala pa akong experience talaga sa mga pageants. So parang first time ko talaga ito ginawa.
And to help us determine kung sino ang karapat-dapat para sa koronang ito, we've invited former campers back in the camp. First up, Season 1's charming camper, our Kekisor and Star Magic's rising star, Bong! Star Magic's rising star, Bong!
Oh my gosh, si Bong. Si Bong, oh my gosh.
Rising, we rise.
Ayun naman pala!
So ba?
I miss you too, Bong! Kamusta ka?
I'm okay, mother. Actually, kaya po ako na-invite dito para mag-promote. Charis. Pero, ayan, I'm inviting you all po, mga Keki Stores. Yes, panoorin niyo po Love at First Spike sa I Want Up po yan, directed by Ivan Payawal. Makikita niyo po yung ibang campers dyan. Nandyan si Universe, nandyan si Miggy, at nandyan si Nick. Kaya abangan niyo po ang mga eksena namin. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Bong!
Thank you, mother.
Our next judge is also from Season 1. Tahimik pero matinik. Kaya naman maraming na-hook sa kanyang pagka-mysterious. Let's all welcome back, Alex!
For Alex naman, actually, I find him cute.
Yes?
Wala, mother.
Meron bang namumuo dito ulit?
Oh, we're friends, diba? We're friends.
Parang layo nyo sa isa't isa para maging friends.
Tingnan na lang ako, mother.
At interesado kaming malaman, kamusta na kayo ni Justin?
Yung puso ko po, tumitibok pa na.
Tumitibok. At gusto natin yan, kaya kabuhay pa rin dahil patuloy na tumitibok ang puso mo. Pero we're happy to see you again. And our last judge from Season 2, our Kili-Kili Killer,
Kili-kili daw.
Paco! Ayun na naman. Ako, Paco.
Pako, ibaba mo yan.
Thank you, everyone. Such a privilege to have us back here. Thank you for having us. And it's really great to see you again, Mother.
Nakita ko pa lang si Paco. Ay, wala na, nanigas na ako. Yung katawan.
It's good to see your kilikili back as well.
Thank you, Mother.
Grabe, ang aartistahin nila. Lahat sila, si Paco, si Bong, tsaka si Alex.
Yung mga judges, parang sila yung bibigyan ko ng final sparks. Yeah. Huy!
Campers, tara fun! This is Mr. Mix Sparks Camp 2025. We begin the first round with a look that best represents themselves.
For my first look, it represents island kasi I'm an island boy. Pero di masyadong nag-effort kasi nakalimutan ko yung mga accessories ko.
Ay, oh.
Wow.
Ready naman siya.
Maayong adlaw, Sparks Camp. I am Aaron Abirastori, ang original na island boy from Bantayan Island. May joke ako. Harold, island ka ba?
Bakit?
Bakit?
Kasi yung eye ko, sa'yo lang naglaland.
Apakahabi!
Nag-land naman.
Maling look ko doon is more of like kung ano yung ako. Kumbaga parang kung ano yung feeling ko na gusto kong i-represent sa buong mundo. Kumbaga parang sa male-dominated work na pagiging isang piloto, gusto kong ipakita na meron din talaga mga LGBTQ na piloto na hindi lang siya parang panlalaki at hindi lang siya pambabae. Pwede rin siya sa lahat ng kasarian. Flying isn't just about altitude. It's about perspective, managing and pushing beyond the limits and believing that sky is only the limit. I'm Andrew Rabin, I'm 34, and I'm proudly repping and waving the rainbow flag of the Filipino gay communities all the way from the birth of the first American Revolution, Boston, USA!
Sporty po.
Yung intro look ko kanina sa pageant na to is dancer vibes. Habang naglalakad ako, confident ako kasi every time nasuot ko yung mga costumes ko na yon, feeling ko, ang galing-galing ko, ang ganda-ganda ko, at ang sarap-sarap ko. Sarap-sarap! Hi everyone! My name is Harold Espiritu, ang mutya ng Etibak! Wala akong kasabihan, pero may talent ako.
What is it?
Thank you! Gulat kayo, no?
Talented.
Well, with my first look, a resemblance to my uniform, since I'm a flight attendant. So, with all the coat and tie and the Americana, I have to say I was confident with my first look. Our age might aid, Okay. Our beauty and youth might fade, our body might age, but our love that we give out knows no boundaries. I'm Kalim Pleo, 39 years old, and I'm here representing all the titos out there who are still searching for their love. Thank you. So put together.
Yung intro walk ko, parang ang ginawa kong basis, mga idol ko na wrestlers like sila Tajiri, sila Rhea Ripley. Of course, yung mga mentor ko, yung mga coaches namin, sila Fabio Makisig, Jake De Leon. I try to incorporate yung mga different wrestler personas doon. I am Julio from Quezon City, representing the wrestlers of Puso Wrestling. and all queer athletes, and I believe that trans lives matter. Yun lang. I love that.
In fairness, natakot ako sa kanya simula. Ay, oh.
Sa entrance look, I look like an explorer. Naka-shorts lang ako, cargo shorts. Tapos, naka-polo na white. Hi everyone, my name is Kim Bejerano. I'm a firm believer that life is an act of continuous self-discovery. And I'm here to represent that. Also, Bong,
Ano na naman yan?
sinangag ka ba?
Bakit?
Bagi ka kasi sa itlog ko.
Sinigang ba yun o sinangag?
Sinangag.
Ah, sinangag.
I was about to say,
Ano ko sinigang?
I was about to say I like the way he speaks.
Hoy! Huwag na maggadoon. Dahil dyan, perfect ka sa akin.
I was just embodying an island boy. So kung ano yung itsura ko sa stage nung naglalakad ako, that's basically me on an island just walking. So shorts and then my polo, it's mostly open kasi mainit.
Mamaya pa yan. Mamaya pa yan, di ba? Patikim lang.
Magandang buhay, I'm Ants, representing all the gays na takot maging malambot dahil baka di sila magustuhan. Ngayon, nakatayo ako sa inyong harapan kasi bading ako, malambot ako, at proud ako.
Yes! Louder! Mabuhay ang mga malalambot. Love the fans.
So yung look ko na to, very festive siya at the same time, very Gen Z. And I hope na dun sa look ko na yun is napakita ko naman na may statement piece ako na ay okay, ito si Julian, very colorful despite na may pagkatahimik in person. To all the torpe guys out there, don't be afraid to show your charm and true colors. Mula sa pangat na syudad ng Muntinlupa, ako si Julian D. Agustin. Magandang araw po.
Ganun ko, di ba? Ay, dapat ganun ka kadaldal. Charis.
Kung mapapansin nyo, may beach na nakalagay doon. May island doon eh. May puno, may ano. And it really represents me kasi I love dagat. Pero pinili ko din yung polo na yun para madaling iganon. Para may pa-reveal.
Swimmer na ba to?
Hi mga Aklabs! It's Edward, your Gemini island body na pwede mo rin gawing gem body. At naniniwala sa kasabihan, if di ko nyo gusto, wala siyang taste. And I thank you!
You're welcome. Gemini siya.
Yung look kasi na yun, nire-represent yung pagiging conservative ko in a sense na medyo may pagka-slutty din siya in a sense. Kasi pag tinaas mo yung damit mo, nagiging crop top siya. Tapos pag hindi naman balot na balot ka. So parang it also represents me as a person.
Galit ka naman sa amin. Joher. Ang kapatid ni Zoher.
Hello po. Ako po si Joer. Conservative on the outside, pero slutty on the inside. At nire-represent ko po ang mga baklang porta ng Pilipinas. Ano ulit yan? Mainit. Malaki man ang katawan namin, mas malaki ang puso namin.
My spaghetti has sauce. Ay, huwag mo ako tinatagaya, Kim, ah. Sige, Kim. Laban mo. Yung itlog mo, ha? Charis.
mo pa ako palala.
That was so awkward.
Tapos na ang unang round, the pageant walk and introduction. Bong, ang tanong ko ay kailan nagkaroon ng itlog sa sinigang?
Kailan-clarify ko naman kanina kung sinigang ba yun or sinangag. Pero dahil sa itlog na yan, bias ko po sa first round si Kim.
Oh!
Sobrang serious kasi ng introduction ko and I felt like kailangan kong mag-let loose. Hindi pa nila alam yung ganong side ko. So, yes.
Next up, it's time for them to show us how to be confident in our bodies, embracing our diverse shapes and sizes. Pero reminder lang mga judges, huwag masyadong tumutok sa subtitles.
English translation.
Well, here are our campers in the swimwear competition.
Yung swimwear look ko naman, I was supposed to be half naked. Pero 2 days ago, nag-shave ako and then may allergic reaction. So pangit tingnan sa TV, baka machismis tayo.
Alam mo, kahit hindi siya naka-swimwear, may confidence na siya. He needs to enjoy.
Well, my swimwear is basically like a very basic shorts. Tapos nilagyan ko siya ng pa-necklace. Yung necklace na yun, actually binili ko siya sa New York nung nagkaroon ng Filipino Festival. Parang gusto ko siyang isuot as part of my swimwear. Para naman may pagka-Pinoy, ang Pinoy pride ang datingan natin sa swimwear.
Fairness, the smile is attractive.
Did you see the finger?
Parang dalawa nga yung inapanilinis. Nada pa ako Yan ang lalagay ko, finger.
And for my swimwear look naman, makikinis yung mga kasama ko eh. Siyempre, hindi tayo magpapatalo. So yun, nagpakulo ako.
May bakery pala dito.
Alam.
Tigas! Heart!
Chelsea. Isa pa, Chelsea.
Chelsea Manalo, is that you?
Chelsea. Oh, ganda. Ay, sayang yun, yung shades.
Akin na.
Ay, hindi pa tapos.
May review.
Hashtag baklang may laban. Yeah.
I have to admit, I'm not very confident with my body right now. I am embracing it slowly na tumatanda na ako, nag-iiba talaga yung katawan natin. I tried my best. Kahit may pakulo akong binabasa ko yun kasi yun ang talaga naisip ko. Sabi ko, bahala na to. Para maitawid ko na lang to. Go!
Ernest, kala ko iced coffee. Sabi ko kung iced coffee yung astito. Iced coffee yung binus. Charis. Ernest, dun ako. Eksena. Yan ang mga, yung tumatatak. May ayuda.
Swimwear look. Feel ko naman na-achieve ko yung swimming look dahil sa sobrang pawis na ako. Malakas kasi ako magpawis. So parang mukhang ako lang sa camper. Sa lahat, ako lang yung mukhang nag-swimming talaga.
Ako nga siya yung wrestler. Magtitimpla. Titimpla. Kapi yan. Ay, Syria. Parang hapon na. Parang inaamag na yung milk. Charis. Oh. Ang haba naman yan.
Wow.
Charis.
Thank you.
Kayo unang titikim yan. Ano ka ba? Mime mo. Yung parang performance.
I was not expecting that out of this room.
Taste test. Charis. Nagbubuo na yung milk.
Gusto ko nga, boy.
Alam. Yummy.
Yummy.
For the swimwear naman, nag-knitted top ako, tapos pink shorts. Sabi ko, medyo okay naman siguro yung chest ko. Parang ilagay-lagay pa akong baby oil, gano'n. Pero sabi ko, wala. Parang may isa pang asset.
Parang, ewan to. Direct, dito ko mahanap ang mutual spark ko sa season na to.
Dalawang itlog na yun.
Oo nga.
Dalawang beses na yun.
So, consistent siya sa itlog.
For the swimwear naman, ganun din yung usual na pang swim, just shorts para free. Wala masyadong suot na anything.
Wow. Tingin? Nasaan na subtitles?
Okay, sisig material to. Sarap.
Ay, nakita ko yung mga kasama ko, lahat sila nag-topless. Marami nang nakapagsabi na asset ko daw ang legs ko and yung butt ko. So, pinakita kong asset sa akin is yung butt ko. And sabi naman, di ba, body positivity. So, kailangan natin ma-include lahat.
Ay, oh. Ano kayang position niya? Ibida. Kanina ka ba nag-hi? Sa akin ba? Polo, sayang.
Sayang na.
Cheers.
Try ko din kaya yun.
Siguro workout yun. Ay, surfing. Ang galing. Dive. Wait. Eksena ka.
Magda-dive si Self. Sana proud kayo sa akin, mga isda sa dance.
Kahit wala tubig, nag-dive siya. Mahusay na bata.
Creative.
Yes. Surfing. Hey, mukhang bagong gising. Bawal sa TV. Ang programang ito ay rated SPG. Direk. Yung subtitles mo.
Kahihiyan ko na lang po yung natitira dun sa swimwear kasi nilabas ko na po lahat ng pwede ko pong ilabas sa swimwear. Nakita na po ang dapat makita. So, pero I'm very proud to ma-point myself at nagawa ko siya.
Direk! Cut, Direk, cut!
May damit ka pa ba? Hindi ko siya matignan. Nang hindi ako tumitingin sa baba, gusto ko sa mata lang ako nakatingin sa kanya.
Grabe siya. Parang bikini open yung sinalihan niya, pero go. Confident naman siya and he has it, so why not, di ba?
Ay, ito ba?
Grabe siyang confidence.
Very daring,
Sana ganyan
yeah.
yung confidence.
Very confident.
Next stop, Paco, Laurel! Yes! Cheers! In this category, you don't have to show your skin.
Yeah.
It's really about expressing your self-confidence.
Sino na stand out for you? Ako si
Bakit Kim pa rin ako?
Yeah, Bigyan ko siya.
Kasi alam niya kung paano ko kunin, ba't ganun?
Yung second to the rest.
And that concludes our swimwear competition. Pero pageants won't be complete without the Q&A. Kaya naman, campers, it's time for the final question. Sa round na ito, bubunot kayo ng name of the judge inside this box. and you will be given 1 minute to answer the question. Are we ready? Let's begin with Aaron. Hi, Aaron.
Hi.
Okay, bunot na.
So my judge is Bong.
Bong, what's your question?
Your question is, nalaman mong dinidate ng isa sa mga close friends mo ang ex mo. What would you do and why?
Your timer starts now.
First of all, I truly appreciate or I truly treasure friendship. Pero pag nakadate niya yung ex ko, wala kong pakya sa kanila. Marami namang tits sa ibang, yan. Thank you.
I think we got you.
Nagets naman.
Nagets niyo ba?
Yes.
Hindi ako happy sa sagot ko. Consistent kaming mga Abirastory na hindi makasagot sa Q&A. So ayun, consistent.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Aaron.
Short but sweet.
Next, Andrew. Si Andrew parang pageant fan. Bunot na.
Oh my God. Paco.
So here's my question for you, Andrew. Finally, nahanap mo na ang taong hinahanap ng puso mo. He's dreamy, romantic, and gives you the love you deserve. The catch, you are not sexually compatible. Would you still go on a relationship with the person? Yes or no? And why?
I think it's very human nature for us to be able to feel like loved and to love somebody else. And to find someone who is incompatible with your sexual preference, I think that's one of the things that I've learned here in Sparks Camp. It's one of the things that during one of our moments of truth, I realized that when I shared my moment of truth that I had like a partner who's a bottom, I initially was like, now probably it's not gonna work out. But my other campers actually made me realize that personality is way better than sexual preference. And I think that's one thing that I'm gonna be bringing home with me after this camp, that like, just like anybody else, we are deserved to be loved, to be seen, and to love somebody else. Kapung ka. Charot.
Pontesera.
Thank you.
Pontesera siya.
Kumain siya ng mikropono for breakfast. Oh.
Figuratively, kumakain sila ng mic. Pero literally, marunong din pala sila kumain ng mic. Kasi
Thank you very much for that wonderful answer.
Tuwing nanonood ako ng pageant at saka ng yung mga Miss Universe, Miss Grand, nire-research ko kung ano yung, alam mo yun, yung swak na sagot dun sa tanong na yun. Tapos nire-rehearse ko siya sa harap ng salamin. So ngayon, feeling ko, naging edge ko siya.
Harold, ikaw naman.
Mag-pass.
Ayan.
Gusto ko na mag-back out. Ayoko talaga ng QA, guys.
Okay.
Ipasok mo na.
Paco! Paco, Harold.
Hi Harold, how are you?
Okay lang ako.
Nasa Pride March ka enjoying and celebrating your queerness. Suddenly, a person with the Bible approached you and said, hindi pa huli ang magbago at magbalik sa Diyos. What would you tell that person?
Translator po.
Gusto ko yun. Timer starts now.
Kung ako'y nasa Pride party at pumaparty, yes. At may lumapit sa akin na sasabihan ako na hindi pa huli ang lahat. Well, sasabihin ko rin na gusto ko lang magpakatotoo sa sarili ko at gusto kong hindi naman kasalanan yung pagiging part ng LGBT and part din tayo ng mundo. So, kaya, at saka pare-pareho tayong tao, nilikha tayo ng Diyos. Iba nga lang yung mga kagustuhan at mga perspective natin sa buhay. And kaya sasabihin ko sa nagdadala ng Bible,
Amen.
good night.
Mahusay, mahusay.
Pagalang. May pagalang. Mausap ng may pagalang. Tama yan. Thank you so much. That was heartfelt. Thank you. Kali!
Di ba naitawid? Congrats.
Mas expectation ko dito.
Alina, get the name of the judge.
The fourth one. Kala, maybe.
And the judge who's going to ask me is Sir Bong. Ay, Miss Bong, I mean.
No, it's okay. Any. Thank you so much. Kali, here's your question. Is it possible to nurture a spark with someone who has a different set of beliefs and values as you? Why or why not?
Ang hirap naman ng question na to. For me, I believe that a certain camper has a different values with me, and it's very different with how I believe. I always come to a point that, for me, love encompasses everything. Whether you have different religion, you came from different ethnicity, I believe that love nurtures whatever we feel because it's how we feel for each other. That's how you express yourself. And ang mahirap pa dito, we have different ways of showing love. And that's already a hurdle for everyone. And overcoming that obstacle, that's one achievement already that you are able to love with different beliefs in life. And that will be all. Thank you. In a way, I have experienced it naman din. Kaya medyo naswak ko naman siya. And I think I gave the right answer naman siguro.
Love binds us and love transcends differences. Thank you so much. Good job. Halika na, Daddy Julio.
All right, let's go. Alec.
Alex.
Magsasalita na siya.
Alex.
The court finds you guilty. Ay, walang man lang na to. Ha? Sige.
Joke pala yun.
Nung nag-joke si Alex, parang swak yun dahil I think kumota na ako sa mga dad jokes.
Okay. Dahil dyan, 1 minutong katahimikan sa namatay na joke ni Alex.
Nagets mo ba, Sir Julio? Ay,
Sorry, medyo matagal
Kuya
yung
Julio.
Okay.
Julio,
What's your question?
what makes queer love different and powerful?
Timer starts now.
Queer love is powerful, queer love is beautiful because in a world where we are not conventionally accepted, luto, bakit yung mahirap sa akin? Queer love embraces the love. Shit. Ilan seconds? Ano yun? Sige, kaya ko to. Since hindi tayo accepted sa mundo, queer love breaks all the boundaries because we are unconventional, we are radical. And that is beautiful in itself. Yeah.
Thank you so much,
Thank you,
Julio.
thank you. I think na natawid ko naman na yung idea na parang queer life transcends social norms and there's beauty in that.
Kim!
Ayusin mo yan, ha? Ako talaga yan.
Pako.
Go.
Okay, Kim. Hello.
Hello, Pako.
So this is your question. Nasa isang family reunion ka at bigla kang tinanong ng tita mo na wala ka pa rin girlfriend. How would you respond to that?
I think it depends if I actually do have one or not. But if that was the question and I am single, I would probably answer na I don't. But I hope that they take it well if I bring home or I introduce a boyfriend instead or a girlfriend, whoever it may be. At least tanggapin nila kung sino yung mahal ko. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Kim. Oh, hey. Proud to present the partner, whatever the gender is.
Wala akong na-prepare, hindi ako pageant fan. Parang wala akong bit-bit. But I do know na I'm smart. And I'm good with my words. Sasabi ko, okay, that can be an asset.
Thank you, Kim.
Yung kay Kim kasi, nung nag-answer siya na parang nag-stuck sa akin yung sagot niya kasi kumbaga parang love knows no gender. You can love anybody, not just gender, but regardless of race, identity, or sex. Like, you can love anybody else you want.
Okay. Ants. Okay. Choose your judge.
Alex.
Alex!
Ants,
Alex.
lalabas ka sa Sparks Camp na may Kamutual Spark. 3 months after the camp, mas nakilala mo siya at may mga nalaman kang bagay na hindi mo gusto tungkol sa kanya. Would you try to work it out or end the relationship right away? And why?
Timer starts now.
First of all, nag-mutual sparks kami for a reason. So it means we have a connection. And I think one of the most important things in the relationship is communication. So I would talk to him about it and work things out before ending. Kasi if you just end all relationships right away, paano yung growth ko as a person? So communication is key. I would work it out and talk things through. Yun lang. Thank you. I was pretty okay with my answer. I mean, feel ko nasabi ko kung ano yung yung message na gusto kong i-convey.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, now you may go with the rest of the campers.
We are ready for
Julian! It's Bong.
Hi, Julian.
Hi, Bong.
What is more important for you? To be accepted by others or to live unapologetically yourself?
Timer starts now.
Thank you, Bong. All my life, I've been living it unapologetically. We live in a world full of opinions and judgments from different perspectives. There are 7 billion people around the world, and I'm not here to please them, okay? I want to live my life unapologetically, but also with the circle whom wholeheartedly will accept me. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Julian.
Nakulangan ako sa sarili ko, pero I hope naman na na-deliver ko yung message.
Thank you, thank you. You may now kiss the bride. Kinis niya kasi ako. Thank you so much. Edward, halika na.
Hello, Edward. Nice to meet you.
Hi.
Hello, Sir Paco.
Sir Paco.
Dami naman ba?
Hello, Edward.
Hello.
Charis.
Before your question, do you want to hear a joke?
May entry siya. Parang overtime na tayo.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Di kumain.
Di kumain who?
Di kumaintindi.
Everybody clap for Paco.
And that concludes Mr. Mix Sparks Camp.
Sorry pa ako pero sakto lang.
Give natin.
Ito na. This is
I love it.
Basta pag crush mo, kahit corny yung joke, tatawa ka dapat, di ba? Alam mo yan.
Love it.
Okay, Edward, this is your question. If you were given a chance to talk to your younger self, younger queer self rather, what's one thing you would apologize for and why?
If I were to, I would, Edward, kalma ka lang. Pasensya ka na kung hindi pa ako makakapag-out sa time na yan. Nakakatakot pa kasi dyan. Pero huwag kang mag-alala. Paglaki mo, malakas ka, magiging confident ka, at kakayanin mo lahat ng challenges na ibabato sa'yo ng mga tao. Pero kakayanin mo and you'll be more beautiful because of that. Thank you so much. Sinagot ko lang siya by heart and then nilagyan ko po ng mga quotes na alam ko po na pasok doon sa question.
Okay, we're down to our last camper. Okay? Joer. Ayun.
Alex.
Alex!
Go, Alex.
Jower, your straight friend just said, hindi ko gets bakit kailangan pa ng pride. You have 60 seconds to make them understand. Go!
Well, para sa aking kaibigan, gusto ko explain sa kanya na ang Pride, hindi ito isang malaking bakla ang party lang. Ito ay movement. Ito ay parang protesta na mga bakla pa tayo marinig at tayo ay mabigyan ng platform at oras para isigaw sa lahat na bakla tayo, eto kami at may karapatan din kami maging bakla at part din kami ng society. So ulitin ko uli, ang Pride ay hindi party, ito ay isang protesta para marinig tayong lahat.
Thank you so much. Pride is a protest. Maraming salamat, Joer.
Fuck, ang hirap nung tanong. So, basically, parang yung mga facts na nabasa ko before about Pride, parang inipon ko na lang siya at sinagot ko sa Q&A.
Happy Pride.
Oh, happy Pride indeed. Campers! Congratulations! Thank you for diving into the experience of pageantry. Alam nyo, in the LGBT world, pageantry is a space that we own. At marami sa inyo first time ang experience at ibinigay ninyo ang lahat. But only 3 will be announced as winners. And I now have with me the results. Let's reveal our top 3. I will just announce the top 3 in no particular order. You are in the top 3. Congratulations. Joer!
Nasya ako kasi parang magagaling din naman yung mga sagot ng mga fellow campers and also mukhang pinaghandaan din naman nila. Parang pili ko very basic yung ginawa ko tapos parang hindi ko siya in-expect talaga.
Join Joer. Kim. And the final spot is yours. Makakahinga ka na, Edward!
Gulat na gulat din ako. Bakit ako yung isa? Pero sobrang thankful din na ako yung tinawag. And nandun pa si Jover. So, super happy.
Hindi ka pa nanalo ng crown, ha? Joer, Kim, and Edward, now I will announce your placements. And we begin with the second runner-up, to be awarded by Alex. And you are our second runner-up. Joer!
Pwede na po umalis, baka matuklaw ako.
You can hug, you can shake your hands. Maraming salamat, Joer. Thank you, Alex. Edward, Kim, I will crown the winner. And to assist me in awarding the winner, we have Bong.
Yes.
And to award the first runner-up, we have Paco. And Mr. Mix Sparks Camp 2025 is...
F na F niya, ano, umaga. Hello.
Nung nagwawagayway si Mother Mela ng crown, tawa ako. Kasi para siyang nagbibisyo.
Mother, natira mo. Mother, pengi naman. Good item. nagets naman namin na parang ginawa niya nga yung parang sa mga pageant sa Indonesia.
Congratulations! You are worthy of this crown. Kim! Congratulations! Congratulations, Edward!
Edward. Thank you so much, Paco.
Okay, deserved. So what's supposed to do?
I was so happy for him kasi at least kasi hindi pa siya nakapag-date mga previous days dito sa camp. Pero nung nalaman ko na siya yung nanalo, I was proud of him.
Feeling ko naman yung placement ni Kim is very well deserved. We're happy for the winner.
Oh. Oh, sige.
Congratulations to our winners, Joer, Edward, and our king, Mr. Mixed Sparks Camp, Kim!
Congratulations, Kim. You deserve it.
Nanalo ko, congratulations, well. Parang unexpected, pero thank you, judges.
Thank you, Bong, Alex, and Paco for being here. Thank you for accepting the invitation to be back in the camp. Continue giving color to the world. We will see you soon.
Yes.
Thank you guys. Dapat first spike po, I won.
Congratulations, King Kim. Now that you are King Kim, karapat-dapat lamang nabigyan kita ng reward. You will receive a romantic date with a camper of your choice. Have you made your decision?
I have. Parang hindi na siya naging desisyon, para sa akin nag-iisip pa ako. I had someone in mind naman talaga na this person would have been the answer.
And the camper of your choice is?
I'm choosing this camper kasi nabitin ako sa sisig kagabi. So, it's gonna be...
Oh! May sisigang naganap. Okay.
Congrats.
I will. Very expected kasi last night may something sila. At saka feeling ko hindi nabusog si Kim sa sisig. Ayun.
Well, I hope you enjoy your date with each other.
Kung ako'y nanalo nung challenge, I would also ask him to go out with me on a date. So feeling ko, nanalo din ako. So either way, it's a win. It's a win for me.
And campers, I'll see you later. Bye. Bye.
So, date na namin ni Ans, and actually, I'm really glad na siya yung kasama ko doon.
Ooh. Wow, sarap.
Good food.
Oh gosh, may wine.
Yeah.
May alak ba tong ano?
Not sure.
May tubig lang. Thank you, cause
Of course.
you picked me.
Of course.
Cheers.
Honestly, wanted to talk to you last night, pero hindi ko na rin nagawa.
Yeah, sorry, parang nadaanan ko si Julian, kinausap ko siya saglit.
Mas makikilala ko na siya kasi nga naudlot nung gabing yun. So I came dun sa date na yun with questions.
Julian,
How do you find Julian? Kasi, to be honest, I know that he likes you.
For me naman, si Julian mysterious siya for me. So, there's a part of me na I also want to get to know him.
Okay.
I don't know if there's something, but yun lang. Curious, ganun.
Okay. So...
Siselos ka ba?
No, I'm not jealous. I'm not the jealous type. Are you the jealous type?
Yeah. Sakto lang, sakto lang.
Okay. But anyway, I was just gonna ask. So yesterday, we were very competitive dun sa hanging challenge. So, if nanalo ka kahapon, do you have someone in mind?
I would have picked you.
Stop it! Medyo kinilig talaga ako doon. Actually, kinilig talaga ako doon.
Stop it!
Really?
Alam mo, gusto ko yung expression mo na yan. Parang lumalabas lang siya every now and then. Stop it! Stop it!
Really? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Good to know.
Oh, pigilan mo yung smile mo dyan.
Kain ka, kain ka.
Kain kaya. Feel ko masyado akong naalagaan sa date na yon na parang I didn't have to think so much questions. Parang siya yung nag-steer ng conversations most of the time.
How are you finding the camp?
Alam mo, kanina iniisip ko, masusepangs ako when it's all over. Like parang nakapag-adjust na ako sa camp life natin. Like it's a routine already.
Yeah.
We got up in the morning.
Yeah.
And also like everyone, you know.
But I mean, I guess di naman need magsapangs if we continue the communication, all of us two, I guess.
Yeah. We
But-
also would probably hang out outside.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, for sure. Kagabi, we had a conversation with other people about age. That age difference, is that like a huge gap for you, or does it matter?
Generally kasi I like dating guys within my age range.
Oh shit, fuck. Ano to? Last day, tas parang mabubukya na talaga ako.
Anong tama?
23. Okay.
But nung tinanong mo kapon if kung anong sa tingin ko yung age mo, I said 27, diba? Do you remember that? Because I feel like you have the maturity of a 27-year-old guy, which is a good thing for me.
So you're saying that it does not matter, our age difference?
I think so.
Okay.
Ikaw ba?
Like, I tend to date older people just because I feel like...
Tawagin mong daddy. Charot.
No.
The reason why I didn't want to date younger guys was because of the maturity gap. I think it wouldn't matter as much na he's 23 as long as same yung wavelength ng maturity namin. We'd have better understanding on things, ganon. So I think na-clear out namin yung bagay na yun.
Oh, thank you. Suso ko na yun, idol. Suso ko na yun, idol.
Benta, benta.
Sabi ko sa'yo, nag-joke ako yun.
Wait lang, I wanna know, why did you pick me to go on a date with you?
Cause I'm interested in you.
Well, wait lang. Charot. Yung buhok ko masyado mahaba, charot.
Di ba obvious?
Tatanong lang.
Okay, but it must be obvious.
Parang hindi naman.
Parang you're very good with your words and malagkit ka tumingin.
Naramdaman ko yung eagerness niya para makilala pa ako. Maganda sa feeling. Masarap sa feeling yun.
Okay.
Yeah. Ikaw ba? When was your last relationship?
That was almost a year ago, pero
Almost a year ago.
yeah, pero we still keep in touch. We're in one circle of friends kasi.
Ooh.
So-
Hindi ba siya mahirap? Like,
No. Kasi
you guys
when
broke up.
it ended in a very mature way, we had an understanding na magkaiba kami ng values.
Yeah.
Ano ba yung love language mo, if I may ask?
Receiving top 2 would be quality time and physical touch.
Physical touch?
Yeah.
Okay. My top 2 would be both ways, giving and receiving quality time and acts of service. Yeah.
So, mahilig kang mag-service.
Hiling mo ba yun?
Cheers, cheers, cheers.
You said physical touch. So, you're clingy?
Yeah, pero it takes me a while. Like, parang I have to make sure na
Okay lang sa kanya.
parang ganon, yeah. Pero when I start to be clingy, like, ganon.
Are you the big spoon or the small spoon?
I wanna be the small spoon.
I am the big spoon.
Okay.
Okay, good to
Good.
know. Align tayo
Sold,
dun.
sold,
Align
sold.
tayo dun. Ano ba? Nangilig ka?
Wait lang.
Okay. Are you a kisser?
Actually, pag sa partner ko, oh, yes.
I mean, for sure, sa partner mo. Alam nga naman.
Yeah, I saw.
Hindi para i-kiss mo yung ibang camper dito. Okay. Well,
Anyway, this has been nice.
yeah.
I would really like to thank you for inviting me out on this date. And
Hopefully, may
congrats
part
again on
2.
you and yeah, of course. Let's
Yeah.
see about that. Ito sa chill date. I think at this rate, kinikilala namin yung isa't isa slowly but steady.
After that entire thing, na-realize ko naman na I would still take him out on a date. Kasi he's a very interesting person.
Cheers, cheers,
Cheers.
So eto na nga, huling gabi na namin sa camp.
We were in a group setting. So doon na pinag-usapan namin lahat kung ano nangyari on the night before.
Kumusta naman ang maoy natin, na friend?
Oo nga naman.
Ano ba yung maoy? Hindi ko nag-gets.
It's like parang yung term kasi parang, depende kasi.
Depende
parang
siya.
yun yung effect
Depende
ng
sa
alcohol sa'yo.
amats ng alak sa'yo. Iba-iba siya ng
Pero usually kasi
class.
pag sa'yo maoy, it's nakikipag-away. Pero siya naman kasi hindi eh.
So maoy lang siya na parang moderate lang.
Moderate.
Moderate na maoy. Nag-i-English lang.
Oo.
Mag-English ba ako?
Oo, grabe.
Kaya nga nalayo kami ni Aaron sa'yo eh. Bahala ka dyan.
Nasa wish ako kagabi.
Nasa wisyo ka?
Oo.
What's wish you?
Explain mo siya. Sige.
Right thinking, parang yan.
Mood.
Mood?
Iba ba yun?
Mali! Gago, iba na
Tingin na.
Wanna talk?
Thank you naintindihan niyo ako. Happy ka?
Bigyan ka namin. We'll just talk.
Gumalmalang kayo.
Nung gabing yun, feeling ko naman, sabi ko, this is my time for me to be able to talk to Kali one-on-one. And then he agreed. We moved to the living room area. So you don't really remember anything last night?
I remember bits of the things that happened. Tangina Kali, dahil mong ginawa kagabi, nagmaoy ka. Nakakahiya. Ako yung tipong taong ayoko may kaagaw. Diba? Sinabi ko na sa'yo, way before the second night, and third, I'm a jealous type talaga. Sobrang jealous type. Tipong, I'm sorry, I can't give it to you. Kasi nasakal na ako. I had too much na. Oh my God, nakakaya. I need to apologize for my behavior talaga. I know I cried. We were talking about the giving of sparks. Kasi doon ako medyo may hinanakit. The approach was very wrong, alam ko. Maybe the alcohol was the one talking na.
I'll be honest, like last night I wasn't really able to sleep well. I just kind of felt like last night, parang super, hindi ko alam kung, kasi parang feeling ko, you're trying to say, what you were trying to say is last night na parang I gave my sparks to Kim and you're trying to say that you're just like a second option. I think that's what you're trying to imply last night. And I just kind of felt like, you're not a second option. And what I'm trying to say over and over again is like, if there's an option for me to throw away that one spark away, I would just have thrown it. Yun lang yung na-feel ko last night.
To be honest, I don't have the right na to tell you kung kayo ibibigay yung second spark mo. Kasi I know mali ko talaga yung kagabi. And I'm sorry kung if I made you worry, if I made you feel insecure.
It's just that like kagabi sobrang parang I was trying to be super calm na parang
Napansin ko nga.
I'm trying. Pero kumaga parang at that point na parang I just kind of felt like sobrang napiga ako kahapon. Kaya nag-walk out na rin ako. Sabi ko, I just don't think na may patutunguhan pa at that time yung usapan natin. I just feel like we need a break. Yun.
So that night, tinawag niya ako, punta kami sa tent ni Julio. Sabi niya bibigay siya sa akin.
Wait, ito. Ano bang meaning ng black sa'yo? Bakit mo siya favorite?
There's something about black na I find lightness in it. It gives me comfort.
I understand.
Na-appreciate ko sa tao na noticing every detail.
There's beauty sa darkness. Lalo pag, siguro, pag sanay ka na doon. Pag minsan lagi ka doon.
Pero kasi ganito yan. The brightest light casts the darkest shadows. So naging equal siya.
Ayun na nga. I want to give you this.
Siyempre, hindi naman ako papatinag na kunyari kinikilig ako, di ba? Parang, thank you. Ganun. Parang, thank you. Pero deep inside,
Thank you. Bagay. See?
parang tayo.
Yeah. Tara, balik na tayo doon para mag-chismisan.
Sige, sama tayo.
May amats ka.
For me, mas tumatak lang si Harold sa day one. Kasi he's very funny. And then, yun talaga yung type ko. Funny people.
Hindi naman sa asyomero ko, pero nararamdaman ko na hanggang dulo. Kasi sa mga sinasabi niya tungkol sa akin, na gusto niya yung funny, feeling ko naman nasa akin yun.
Parang dilulot siguro to si Harold.
Nakakatawa rin naman ako. Paano pag dumating sa point?
Harold, wait. I know that there's something going on between the two. Doon ka nga muna.
I'm giving you the chance to have the last temptation spark.
Those moments, it didn't need any words.
Punyeta. Hindi ko alam kung ano yung maging response niya.
I hope you're ready to give your final spark.
You are not my spark.
Ano nararamdaman mo ngayon?
Wala naman po.
Kalmado?
Kalmado lang. Kasi maganda naman po. Charot.
Tama naman.
Charing lang.
Ano ka ba?